presentation. Before I hand the microphone over to our fabulous music teacher, I do want to remind you that a lot of time and effort, practice has gone into tonight's performance. And to be really respectful, to make sure cell phones are on vibrate or off. Make sure that little ones can sit still long enough to enjoy the performances so we don't have a lot of scurrying of feet, as well as the banging of the bleachers. It's very noisy, and even the chairs on the floor are a little bit disturbing. So if we can really give our attention to the children, and hopefully you'll enjoy a beautiful night of music. And I'll turn this over now to Mrs. McDonald-Johnson.
Welcome to our spring concert. The kids have been working so hard this year. It is so hard to believe that they are the same band for the beginners that started up in September, and for the advanced band, the same band that started working with 2 years ago in September. They have grown so much, and you guys are going to be really impressed with all the things that they've learned. So without further ado, this is the beginner band. They've been playing since about October. And have been working on their skills. You'll hear a full band piece, and then we're going to do something that has been a tradition for me when I was younger in beginner band. My band director featured each section and gave them a chance to show off their skills. So after our full piece, you'll hear the flutes play a piece, the clarinets, the saxophone, trumpets, and our drummer has just come to us a few weeks ago, so I didn't put the pressure on for him to learn a piece. So you'll have to excuse him for tonight, but he will be playing in our first number. So without further ado, the 2011-2012 Beginner Band. I know it's also in the program, but I would also like to extend a huge thank you to Mr. Kyle Howes, who is assisting us on percussion this evening. really big heart, so we're very thankful that he took time out of his class. He was pulled out of class for this, and I know that means a lot. So thank you so much, Kyle. All right, you are about to hear from the flutes, who will play 2 tunes for you this evening. So here they go. There we go. Next we have our clarinet section, loud and fierce, for sure. They're going to play 2 pieces for you, and one of them is in a round in 4 different parts. So here are the clarinets. Next up we have our one and only alto saxophone player, who also has 2 tunes for you tonight. Here we go. And last but not least, our trumpet section. now for a little bit of musical chairs, if you will. Beginner band folks, take your books and your music and your instruments and go have a seat, leave the stands. Advanced band folks, come on down. All right, well, percussion is getting set up. Let me intro this band for you guys a little bit. This band is comprised mostly of, we've got some 5th graders, 6th graders, 7th graders, and 8th graders. We practice together for a half an hour in a grade level sectional, so like I see the 5th graders together, and so on. And we also meet for 45 minutes on Monday afternoons to rehearse together as a full band. And I think you're really going to hear the sectional time really, really paying off. They sound fabulous. So this is the 2011-2012 Advanced Band. Let's give them a welcome. We've got to give our percussionists time to set up for the next number. This next piece is taken from a series of very famous movies and books, I guess, too. The books are pretty good. This is the theme from Harry Potter. So we have a very young band this year, and let me show you how. Advanced band members, if you're in 5th grade, raise your hand. Advanced band members, if you're in 6th grade, raise your hand. 7th grade. Oh, I gotta get out of the way for this one. 8th grade. We're very sad to be saying goodbye to Noah, who has just started with us this year, and he has been a huge asset to the band, helping to fill out our sound, adding a unique personality. He's been wonderful to work with, so let's give Noah a hand. So, and I was tallying up the numbers because really what better to do before a concert, but I put the numbers together. We have 22 in advanced band and we have 12 in beginner band. If all our beginner band members continue next year, we will have 34 kids in the band, which is outstanding. I think maybe one of the biggest bands that Acton has had so far. So the music program is growing, and hopefully what we'll be able to offer your children will also be growing in the coming years. So the next step in the program is to bring some guest musicians up to the stage. The members in blue that you see in our audience are members of the Alumni Band, a community band that I work with in Biddeford on Tuesday nights. We're also conveniently giving a concert this Saturday at Thornton Academy, if you'd like to come. See me if you want time or tickets or whatever. But these members have donated their time, a lot of them traveling over an hour to come down and play a few tunes with our kids. So they're going to come up and play 2 numbers on their own, and then we're going to play a piece collaboratively together. So let's see, we're going to bring the beginners up as well. I want, if you guys can, disperse yourselves amongst each other. So like alumni band, acting band, alumni band, acting band. This is very close here. think we're just about there. So please join me in welcoming the Alumni Band from Biddeford, Maine. The Alumni Band is going to play two numbers for you tonight. Lasso's Trombone, which is a tune by Henry Fillmore, who loved the trombone. But unfortunately, Fillmore's dad thought that the trombone was the spawn of the devil. So he's a very rebellious guy, at least in his dad's eyes. But this is a lovely tune that features the trombone section, our lovely trombone section. And then we'll also play El Choclo, which is an Argentinian tango. And El Choclo doesn't mean chocolate like I thought when I first picked up the piece, unfortunately. It means ear of corn. So we'll play these two pieces for you, and then we'll do a combined piece together with the kids. And this gives them a really unique opportunity to sit in with the group and actually watch as they're playing these, at least for them, they're very advanced parts, very advanced music. So this is a really neat experience for them. So here we go, the Alumni Band and Lasso's Trombone. piece for at least the instrumental groups is a collection of short pieces called the Prehistoric Suite. And it is good concert etiquette to only clap after all 4 movements are finished. So you'll hear 4 separate movements. We have the Stegosaurus, we have the Brontosaurus, the Pterodactyls, and the battle between Tyrannosaurus and Triceratops. So the first one features the trumpet in the very beginning with the opening first 2 bars. The second movement features the trombone section with some of the glissando technique that you heard in Lasse's trombone. Pterodactyls is kind of a woodwind feature. They have a lot of nice melodies. It also features first trumpet solos as well. And the battle kind of features a little bit of everyone, and I'll let you figure out what that one means. So here is the Prehistoric Suite. While the Acton kids are getting packed up, how about one more round of applause for the Alumni Band? The tradition all started over 2 years ago when I was at my first position. My position there was cut, and this is the kind of community band that said, "That's awful, what can we do?" And I said, you know what, let's go out with a bang. So they came and played the spring concert with the kids, and we've been doing it ever since, even here in Acton. So it's a little bit of a further drive than my previous position. So it's very kind of them to donate their time and their musicianship, and especially their gas, since it's so expensive right now. So we really appreciate them coming. We're going to take a brief intermission while we reset the stage for chorus, but we hope that you'll join us for the second half and be patient with us as we reset. So thank you. All right, I think we're just about ready. So this is the chorus comprised of 4th through 8th graders here at Acton Elementary School. The first piece on the program is called Kutsu ga Naru, which is a Japanese folk song. So these guys learned how to sing folk song in Japanese, which is really great within itself, but it's also a piece that's in 2-part harmony, which at times can be very challenging. So please join me in welcoming the 2011-2012 Acton Elementary School Chorus. Our next piece is a German canon, or at least based on a German canon, called Music Alone Shall Live. And I picked this piece because it harkens back to one of my first experiences in chorus with a very strict chorus teacher named Mrs. Smith. And Mrs. Smith was absolutely adamant about us singing this particular piece, and it's one of those pieces that's always stayed with me no matter where I am. So I was delighted to do this arrangement with the kids here, and I think you guys will be pleased as well. So here is Music Alone Shall Live. piece is a spiritual called Wings of a Dove. And this piece presents many challenges to our singers. First of all, it's a cappella, which means it's totally unaccompanied. There will be no piano accompaniment helping these guys out. So it's also in two-part harmony. So they really had to listen and focus on their pitches and make sure that they're singing with the correct group, sopranos and altos. It also features a small choir of soloists. So please enjoy Wings of a Dove.
Take me where I wanna go. I'd fly to the utmost, way out into space. No, 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 no. There is no hiding place. If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I wanna go, I'd fly to the utmost, way out into space. No, 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 there is no hiding place. If I had the wings of a dove, wings that would take me where I wanna go, I'd fly to the utmost, way out into space. No, 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 there is no hiding place.
Did anybody else get goosebumps?
Yes.
Let's hear it for those soloists, huh? Being in a music ensemble is a huge testament to a child's character. We pulled them out of class, and they miss all these assignments, and they go have to make up all these assignments, and sometimes they're missing tests, and sometimes they have like NWEAs and stuff, and I can't pull them from that, but they miss a lot of class to participate in these groups. So I wanted to extend a huge thank you to all of the students, chorus, band, what have you, that have given up a lot of class time to prepare for this concert. So thank you, you guys. Nice job. I put a lot of thank yous in the program. I'm going to try and run through them really quick. Huge thank you to the specialist team. The first year was crazy. The second year that I've been here has been not so crazy, and a lot of that is thanks to the specialist team. So thank you for supporting me, and thank you for letting me borrow kids when they were yours, and I really needed them. I really appreciate everything that they've done for me. So let's hear it for the specialists. Mrs. Halliday has always been a huge supporter of the arts here at school, so I feel very blessed as a music teacher to have her as my principal. So let's hear it from Mrs. Halliday. The custodians keep keep this school in amazing working order. We had some guest performers here this afternoon as well, and they couldn't believe how beautiful our school was, how well kept it is, how safe it is. If you need something fixed, they're right there. And they help set up all of our chairs as they do for every concert. They're always asking me, what can I do, what can I do, what can I do? So huge thanks to the maintenance and custodial staff here. Especially because I'm often rushing the folks who clean the cafeteria after lunch so that I can get in there and have rehearsal, so it's kind of a big deal. A huge thank you to all of you guys sitting in the audience right now, and those folks who couldn't be here tonight because of whatever schedule conflicts. Thank you so much for supporting your child in the arts. The gift that it gives continues through their entire lives, so thank you so much for supporting your child in music. This is my last one, I promise. I know that we're tired and we want to get moving. So I did not put this one in the program, but I wanted to say thank you to Mrs. Heon, our secretary, who every time I come to her and say, can you proofread this? Can you proofread this program? Can you check and make sure that I've spelled the kids' names correctly? Can you print these programs? Can you copy them? Can you fold them? Can you have them ready for me? Oh, by the way, I need this in a day. She's the backbone of this school, and so thank you, Mrs. Heon, wherever you are. All right, we're down to our last tune. This is also a spiritual, but it's very upbeat and swinging and catchy. This is Down by the Riverside and also features some soloists. So thank you so much for joining us for our concert tonight. We hope you enjoyed all of the pieces and will enjoy this last one. So thanks and see you on the other side.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for a wonderful evening. On your way out, there is a jar for donations. If you have a little extra change in your pocket to help the music program along, you can see we are spending the money wisely. Thank you very much to Mrs. Jeannie McCann.